Hi, I'm Janine Boland, and we're here with Authorpreneurs HQ and the Authorpreneurial Summit. And I have been looking forward to this promotional video, this interview, because I have with me the one and only delightful woman, Cheryl Garrison, who happens to be a publisher I work with. And let me tell you, I've been through my share of publishers, and this woman is a diamond. So thank you for being with us, Cheryl.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me here. And I've enjoyed working with you as well.
It has been one of those relationships we just kind of fell into each other's world, and it just took off. And so Cheryl and I started a project together, and it was mutually collaborative. It was one of those things where I'm doing the writing, she's doing the publishing, but both of our businesses are going to benefit. And we're writing the 99 Authors Project. And I did that because I knew I was going to be doing the Authorpreneurial Summit. And Cheryl was like, no problem, because I want to help you with this book because I have authors who don't know how to market themselves. And so the book is all about how to market yourself. And it's top 5 tips that every author in there. Now, we call it the 99 Author Project because that was our goal, but we only got like 53. But we're not changing the cover. We're making it roll. We're going to make it happen, right, Cheryl?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit. Now, Cheryl is an author in her own right, which is unusual. A lot of publishers they're too busy publishing other people's book, but you have multiple. The first one was Becoming 50-something, right? Tell me about that.
It was actually, the first one was Reinvent Yourself after 50. And then I did From Expert to Entrepreneur. And then the Becoming 50-something series, we've done 3 of those. I published 7 books altogether. And I have a planner. I have one called Finding Your Passion. And just really, I got my degree in college in journalism. So I've always loved writing. And I worked professionally as a writer for over 15 years, and then had my own consulting business as a writer before I stepped into this posting resources for women over 50. So writing has always been my passion. And so right now I'm working on my first fiction novel that will come out in January. And so I've
Congratulations.
been busy about that.
Yeah.
And being a part of this project, it also is helping me as well in terms of the author side of me.
Right. And that's one of the things that I wanted to let everyone know is that when Cheryl comes on to the summit, she's going to be talking about things from the publisher's perspective, how you can go about making money with your book from the publisher's perspective. And that was one of the things I wanted to help her with, is that Hollywood hasn't been very kind to the book industry. It had a huge sea change in 2019, and a lot of people don't know that. And so Hollywood continues to present as if you're an author, you're going to sell millions of copies, you'll have an agent, you'll have somebody running around creating events for you. Cheryl, tell us the truth. Just tell us one thing that you like. If you could tell everyone, an author, this, what is the one thing you would share?
I would share that when you are writing a book, if you're not preparing to launch it before you even write the first word, then you are behind the curve. Because writing, although we love it and we want to get our stories out there, if you don't know how to promote it, it's going to be a nice book sitting on your shelf in your office and no one will know about it. And so as a writer, I don't care who publishes it, whether I do it, whether one of the big traditional publishing houses, you have to promote your own, because otherwise no one will know you wrote it. So that's my advice.
That's her big golden tip. And I didn't mean to cut you off, but you are going to be speaking at the summit. And so what else did you want to say?
So I was just saying that as a writer myself, when I'm looking at promoting my book, I have to look at it as I look at my own business as an entrepreneur. So if you're an author, you are automatically an entrepreneur if you plan to sell.
Thank you so much for being with us today, Cheryl, because I know you and I's schedules have been busy as we were working toward our deadlines. Have a great day.
You too.
And so I want to say thank you so much for listening to us. Janine Bolin here with Authorpreneurs HQ. And come to see us on the summit, where Cheryl will talk to you about things from the publishing perspective so that you can decide if you want to be self-published, if you want to have her publish you, or if you want to go with a publishing house. We'll be able to guide you on that. So we will see you in September. Talk to you soon.